안녕하세요. Uh, so didn't shoot a video yesterday because I felt pretty gross and super tired. I'm trying to fix the lighting on here. But bright side, feeling a little bit better, and I think I'm feeling like a little bit better, like mentally, with my abilities. Yay! So I figured out how to say. I think it's dogum e kuiseo, which is I have the flu. Right? I think. Yeah. And then kitchen e nada, so I have a cough. Yeah. I'm on this video course in the Fluent U app that talks about being sick, and I just think it's just very interesting. It won't let me finish. Like, I could get all of the questions right on the quiz, and it'll say, you know, you got 20 out of 20, but you've only mastered 97% of the video. And I've been working on this particular video for like 3 or 4 days, which it doesn't typically take me that long to finish a video. So I'm like, does it know something I don't? Like, are you telling me because I'm still sick that, I don't know, it's just me being weird. Started my Let's Study Korean workbook, and I was like thinking, oh, this is gonna be super intimidating, it's gonna be like crazy, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And then I started doing it and I was like, oh no, this isn't that bad, it's not bad. And then I got like 4 pages in and I was like, oh crap, this is more for people that have like a firm understanding of the actual syntax of sentences and grammar and speak like Korean. And I do not. It is helpful though, because a lot of like the repetition in what I am doing is I think I'm learning and retaining, so that's nice. Even though I may not know what all the words are, being able to use or figure out what the subject of the sentence is and the particles, I like, yeah, so figuring out if the subject, you know, ends with a vowel or a consonant depends on what particle you're going to use and what that starts with. So if it ends with a vowel, the particle can't start with one. I think. So there's that. So I think it's working. Also trying to avoid getting on YouTube and looking at other people's videos, because like when you type in on YouTube learn Korean, you come up with like 1,000 videos of people learning or trying to teach you, and it's not like, how do I want to say it, like it's not all of it's positive. And I feel sorry for some of the people who, like, I'm not, you know, trying to like quit my job and move to South Korea to teach English, because I don't speak it well enough, English that is, to do that. I'm learning it because I want to learn it and I want to like better myself. And some of the videographers, some of the people that are like, you know, actually transplants from the US to Korea, or that have studied it, studied Korean, that are not Korean, kind kind of get hit with, you know, some negativity. Not all of it's negative, but some of it is. And it's kind of expected, but I just think it's kind of sad. So I'm avoiding that. I found one video source on YouTube that actually is what FluentU uses. So I was so excited. I was like, oh, that's the same lady, yay! Some of the same videos. So that was kind of like my security blanket. And yeah, so flashcards are coming today. I want to do a video of those, and I'm super like I'm getting like more like my mind is like getting more like prepared for this. Yeah, and I'm not the only one that has a problem with batching. I've figured that out. And it's kind of one of those things, I guess, that you are constantly learning, or you will constantly get better at, maybe. Or, I don't know, I'm just speaking randomness. Also, I, you know, have been watching a lot of videos, mostly because it's entertaining. And that, like, you know, we talked about, or I talked about, like wanting, or why I started to learn Korean. And yeah, okay, so K-pop is this whole like thing that's taken over, right? Personally, like, music to me has no like it's its own language. So if it's good music, it's good music, just bottom line. Doesn't matter what ethnicity it comes from or what language it's spoken in. And what I do hope and try is that if I listen to, you know, music in that language, that it'll help me kind of retain things. And I've been able to pick up, you know, certain words and things like that. So it's kind of like the omelette de fromage situation, you know, where you're just all of a sudden, hopefully if you just like constantly are playing it, you'll hear it and you'll start speaking it and it'll start making sense. Whatever, I don't know. But yeah, that's something I do. And then on the other side, because it's YouTube, obviously you have to be weird in order to be on there. That is a prerequisite. They have Korean podiatry channels. And to me, that's like, I will watch that before I go to sleep. And I don't know what it is. It's like very soothing. It is that ASMR stuff. And I'm like thinking, you're like, why? Why? That's like, come on, really? Why? That's just kind of, But yeah, it helps because I don't know, it's like something else that I've been using to learn words or reaffirm phrases. And yeah, that's just, you know, if you think that's weird, then we can't hang. So but I think that's like, I think it's beneficial. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna keep progressing. I just, you know, it's entertaining. I go back to that. Like, I think people kind of like going full circle. Train just like hopped several tracks at one point. That's what I do. My brain, that's how it works. Like, I think people, if you enjoy doing something, if you want to do something more, if you want to do something better, if you want to just change your mind, your overall sense of being, then why not learn and do new things, and why do people have to be so mean about it? I mean, likelihood of me actually interacting with anyone, you know, famous from a different country, I mean, like, it's not even slim to none. It's like minuscule, like whatever is smaller than that on an atomic level. So for people to just kind of be negative instead of be happy, just be happy for somebody, or just don't do it. Like, I just don't understand. But anyways, I think it's just hurtful because a lot of the people were black or biracial, and being biracial myself, you're just kind of like pigeonholed a little bit, and it's, you know, either you can be one or the other. You can't be who you are, and so you have to pick. And I think the representation, you're yourself. You are who you are, and that's all that matters. So, like, if you want to go and you want to move to Spain and you want to open up a gastropub that specializes in Ethiopian cuisine, do it. Who cares? Do it. And if you want to pack up and go teach English in, I don't know, Russia, whatever. Just, you don't have to. People shouldn't accuse you of wanting to exploit, or I don't know what the words are. I'm at a loss for words, which is why I wouldn't go to a different country to teach English. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm doing this for me, and I keep telling myself that. Not that anybody else is really listening or watching, but except for my dog. She hates this. But yeah, that's just, it's the state that we're in, that I'm in, and I keep saying that my goal is just to be able to have a conversation and better myself. I would love to go visit. I would love it. I would love it even more if the company I work for keeps saying that. They'll never see this video, probably. If they were to open up a store there, that would be amazing. The likelihood that they would be like, oh yeah, send that girl, would be, again, it's one of those slim on an atomic scale kind of situations. But I don't know, that's just, it's where we're at, what we're gonna do. And I'll get better hopefully soon. Got about another week of isolation / quarantine, and I'm going to try not to go super crazy. And yeah, I'm gonna keep practicing, keep going at it, keep like freaking myself out with more of this stuff. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Taking notes. At least the answer keys are correct on this one. The other book, not so much. And yeah, I'll get better and better, and I'll surprise and myself, and be successful, because that's what it's about. I just want to be successful. I just want to be good. That's all.